Hello viewers and welcome back to another episode of Saving Southend with me, Bearlenation. January has come and gone. We've had plenty of outgoings, a couple of incomings as well. So roll the intro and let's go have a look at the business. Here he is then viewers, incoming number one, welcome back, Amari Hutchinson, a man that we've got on loan from Arsenal until the end of the season, a man that we know well who has been here before, 3.5 star, potential 4.5 star, will play in that along in that attacking midfield role. Still some really good physicals on him as well. Mentally he's really good, good decision making, good flair, really good first touch as well, and can pass a ball as well. Looking forward to seeing what Amari can do here on his second return to the club. Next up, welcome Karim Sabi, a man who's been signed from Lazio for £70,000. 2-star ability, has gone back out on loan to aid his development. Tunisian, 20 years of age. I think he's got some good physicals about him when you look at him. Good jumping reach, good acceleration, good pace, could dribble with the ball. I think with a little bit of nurturing, he may be able to turn into a really good player here. As I said, we've sent him out on loan to go and aid his development. It's not going so well for him so far. 3 games, an average rating of 6.20. But hopefully Karim can come back a better player and we'll maybe see him take the field at Roots Hall. And finally, I noticed we'd scored 36 goals in 31 games, whilst also conceding 36 goals in 31 games. So I thought we need a bit more firepower up top. And this is where Gary Shanley comes into the question. £1.4 million from Hibernian. I think he will be a really good signing for us. 3.5 star, potential for maybe even 5 star. He signed on deadline day. We are going to train his finishing a little bit because he's going to be playing up top. But other than that, I think he looks a really good player. Good first touch, good flair about him. He's composed on the ball, makes good decisions, good balance as well, good acceleration, decent pace. I think he could be a really good player for us. His player traits well, shoots with power, plays with back to goal, and tries first time shots. And overall, he's got 46 goals in 183 games for Hamilton. I think he could be a really good player for us. £1.4 million on a 4-year deal where he's going to be paid £5,750 a week. I think it could be a really good bit of business for us. And as I said, we had a number of outgoings in January. So Marquise Edwards has left the club. He's gone to Samsunspor for £400,000. I felt as though his time had come to an end here, and it was for £300,000 rather. I felt as though his time had come to an end here and it was time to cash in. If any, Adeyemo, a player that we've not really seen, played six games for us, I think, in 6 years. 3 games in 6 years. It wasn't a lot. We sold him to Tranmere for £50,000. Summer signing Carl Hawkins. We sent him out on loan to Portsmouth to just get him some game time. Casey Palmer, a man that I'm disappointed to see leave. He's not really featured though this season. And £400,000 from AFC Wimbledon seemed like a no-brainer for a man that wasn't playing. As we know, Karim has gone on loan to Turkey. A youngster we signed from Arsenal again in summer has gone on Fostas Provatos, has gone to Rochdale on loan for the rest of the season. Summer signing Antik Nukan, he's gone to Turkey as well for the rest of the season on loan. Kevin Manson, a youngster, has gone on loan to Havant and Waterlooville. And Printer Tim found a deadline day move to Ipswich, a man that hasn't really played this season, wasn't good enough for this squad, hasn't lived up to the heights that I was expecting him to. So we got £45,000 for him, potentially rising to £54,000. And since we last met in that double-header yesterday against Norwich and Nottingham Forest, we got knocked out of the FA Cup by Bournemouth 3-2 with Gordon getting a brace. After that, we had a really disappointing loss to bottom of the table at Coventry, where we conceded in the 93rd minute. We picked things up a little bit with a 1-0 victory over Swansea, with Bashir Humphrey scoring in the 21st minute. After that, we drew 3-3 with Brentford in a game where we were 2-1 down, then we were 3-1 down, and we scored 2 late goals with Lundulu and Cardozo to bring it back to 3-3 in a really good spirited performance. After that, we beat Rochdale 2-1 with Humphreys and Addo scoring. And then in the last game against Stoke, we conceded in the 88th minute and lost 2-1 in a game where we were 1-0 up. We were really poor in the second half and deserved to lose, really. And those results currently see us sitting in 13th in the table on 43 points. So we're 11 points from the playoffs, but well clear by 19 points of the relegation zone as well, as we take on Luton Town today, a team who are 11 points behind us. So hopefully we can pick up a victory and just climb up the table a little bit more. Let's go meet the starting 11 for the Luton game and have a look at the new signings. And summer signing Dion, the record breaker, has got a work permit now and he has been recalled, so he does start today, and that means the starting 11 is Peacock, Farrell in goal. At left back is a lower central three of Medley, Mitchell and Stevenson, with Dion on the right, Azapardi and Sebetsenko in the middle, Malfoy on the left, Cardozo on the right, and Shanley leaves the line for us today. Can he get a goal scoring debut for us? We're going to get those pissed pumping and tell the boys to show us what they can do today and tell them we've got the faith in them to go and make the difference. And we'll point the finger at Shanley and tell him there's no pressure, just go enjoy his debut. If we can pick up a victory here, that would be a really, really good 3 points for us. I'm hoping that Shanley will be able to pick up a goal. Cardozo ball in, Medley hits it across, and it's caused all sorts of problems in that 6-yard area, but we've just not got the ball in the back of the net, and that is the end of the highlight. Really good ball across by Cardozo, who was subject to a number of bids of upwards of £4 million in the January window, but I just felt as though we didn't want to let him go, and he was a really, really good influential player for us. Bradley with a free kick for Luton now into McHale. Clark Simpson is in one-on-one with Peacock Farrell and it's been disallowed. Is he offside? He looked very much onside there to me, viewers. Let's have a look at this. It's a very, very tight call, I think. We're very, very lucky. Mitchell has just held his line to make sure that Simpson is offline, but we are very, very lucky there that ball has not found it has found its way into the back of the net, but not counted. A lower on the left-hand side now. Will he whip the ball in? Or does he play it back to Sebetsenko? Does. He whips the ball and it's headed away now. McHale picks it up for Luton, bringing it forward. Just standing back, but a good challenge by Mitchell. Into Dion now. Cardozo on this right-hand side. What will he do? He's having a good game so far, Cardozo. Caused few problems early on and calls one now. Malthrin. Rashawn Malthrin heads over, should have buried that at the far post, but he didn't. Another highlight now into Dion on this right hand side, plays it short into Azapardi, finds Dion again and back again, just playing it between the pair of them now, and ball in. And it's again just caused a few problems in that 5-yard area, and we've not found the back of the net. Sebetsenko, what we do, ball in, and it's headed away. Malthrin now, and it's a disappointing way that we've not put the ball in the back of the net yet. We'll drop some encouragement. After half an hour, we are looking the miles better team. 10 shots, 2 on target to Luton's 1 and 0 on target. We've dominated possession as well by 64%. Dion into Stevenson, Azapardi now, Cardozo. Everything's going through him today. Dion on this right finds Azapardi, short ball, good ball into Malthrin, and again Malthrin. Malthrin has had 2-3 opportunities now to put the ball into the back of the net, and he's not done it at either end. And we could have been 2-up, and Luton with a late highlight just before half time. 2 minutes of the added are up. Surely we're not going to concede now. That would be an absolute sucker punch if we did. Lowry, ball across, and it's deep at the edge of there, and then what a save by Peacock Farrell, who saw it all the way to turn it over the goal. And we've still 3 minutes over now, 1 minute over the additional, and the highlight continues. Luton ball in, and that is a poor cross, and that should see us through to half-time. And there it is, half-time is here. We're going to point the fist there and tell the boys we're not doing bad. If everyone continues to work hard, we will get that result. Shanley with a 6.7 at the moment, looking to him to just step up a little bit more than what he has been doing. Hopefully he can. Cardozo ball in, Mitchell, he's gone through everyone, and Lucas Stevenson has got his on the end of it. I think it's come off a Luton player because there's no assist being given, and we have found the back of the net straight after our time. Good ball in by Cardozo. Clark Stevenson doesn't know much about it. Clark's tried to clear it for Luton there, and it's hit Stevenson and rolled into the back of the net, but it doesn't matter. That result will see us go up to 11th in the table on 46 points. We were looking for a goal scorer, and we signed one in January, hopefully, but it wasn't meant to be Stevenson that was going to get the goals. It was Hanley, who we've not seen a lot of at the moment. Can he just make a name for himself in this game? We've not really said his name at all. Flores is in, it's squared across, and it's 1-1. Peacock Farrell committed a good square ball by Luton there, and they are back on level terms just before the hour mark, and that is a really disappointing goal to concede. We were at 6s and 7s at the back. Bradley with all sorts of problems with that ball to Forest. Peacock Farrell committed. No one was back. The ball was squared, and there it was to make it 1-1, and a very, very easy goal for Luton to score. We will make some changes now after 62 minutes. Malthrin has had plenty of chances. He's not done much today, so we'll bring Lundulu on. Mel Mitchell's having a poor game at centre-back, so we'll bring Bashir Humphries on. I'm reluctant to bring Shanley off on his debut. I don't think we've not said his name, but I still think he might be able to make a difference for us. I'm hoping and I'm praying that he can do. We'll demand a little bit more from the boys. This is a game that we really, really should be winning. We've had 20 shots today. A lower into Lundulu. What will he do on this left-hand side? Into Sabetsenko, Medley now, Humphries, Azzopardi, come on, into Cardozo, back to Stevenson now. Bringing it forward slowly with 15 minutes remaining. Humphries, this is a long, hard, good bit of build-up play. Shanley into Lundulu, cutting inside. Lundulu has a go, and he's aimed for the top corner, and it's just gone high and wide. And I thought that was going to be burying itself into the top corner. I mean, look at this, 7s all round apart from Lundulu, Shanley, and Peacock Farrell. And we are very, very unlucky that we have come away with a 1-all draw today. 23 shots, 7 on target. Just not meant to be today. A little bit disappointed that we've not come away with a victory there. I mean, XG as well, 2.14 to Luton's 0.83. We really, really should have put them to bed. We're going to point the finger and just say it wasn't our day. We were unlucky there. As I said, I still think we should have come away with a victory there, but a point's a point ultimately at the end of the day, and it helps us just secure mid-table a little bit more, and we are now 7 points off the playoff positions. And unfortunately, I think with 14 games remaining, the late playoff push has probably now gone. We'll leave it there for today, viewers, and we'll come back for the Aston Villa game. A team sitting in second, and I want to see how we fare against them this time around. Hopefully we will be able to pick up a couple of points against some of the better teams in the league. And if you have enjoyed that video, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.